Deposit was 10 million won.
I heard in your country you don't pay deposit.
Not like this. I was very surprised initially. I was like, I can't afford that. How can I get 10 million won? But actually, now that I've lived in Korea, it's possible. It's very possible. You can get that money. Don't have a life for a year. It's okay. You can make the money. You can save the money.
Please tell your name and where are you from?
Hello, I'm Niseba and I'm from London, United Kingdom.
Why did you come to Korea?
I came to Korea originally as a tourist to learn like hands-on about Korean culture and eat Korean food, and I was studying Korean in England, and then after many times I decided to move to Korea to work here.
You learn yourself or?
No, 런던에서 한국문화원 센터 거기에서 배웠어요 조금.
잘하는 거 알아요. How long have you been in Korea?
I have been living in Korea for 5 years now.
I think you're professional.
Professional what?
In Korean culture.
I hear a lot actually. People say, oh, you're almost Korean. You're very Korean. And I'm like, is it? I'm just me, but okay.
when they tell you like that?
I say 아이고 a lot, and I eat a lot of Korean food. That's like my go-to thing, go-to food. So I think that makes people feel more like, oh, she's kind of more Korean than what they expect of a Westerner.
What do you do in Korea now?
I am a native English teacher in public schools. I teach 3rd grade to 6th grade. 잘 안 들어요. But this year the 6학년 are very kind, so they are cute and friendly, so they listen a bit more. But 5th grade are cute but crazy. Every year is different. Yeah, they're children, so it's okay.
And I also do when I was young.
Yeah, exactly.
How long will you stay in Korea?
I don't have a plan to leave Korea anytime soon, so I don't know whether I'll be here, like at least for the next 2 years I will be here, because I have a plan, I have some things I need to do.
Can I ask your plan?
Yeah, my plan is to do a master's degree. To do the master's degree I need to have a job. I will stay doing my job while I do the master's in the evening.
Why do you live in this town?
This area is cheaper to live in, and it's close for me for commuting to work. It's not that close, but it's close. So I had a hard time finding a place. Eventually I found this place, so I moved here. Yeah, it's for convenience.
Pros and cons of the neighborhood you live in now.
This area, pros is definitely the price, I would say. The price is the pro. But the cons are like, it's very hilly area and narrow roads. So that makes it quite challenging to get here every day. There are subway stations, there are many, but it's not close.
Do you know the size of this house?
Actually, when I was searching for this place, that was very important for me. But now I lived here 2 years, I forgot. It's about 12 pyong.
12 pyong.
12 pyong. I'm not too sure, but we definitely don't use pyong. That's so
yeah.
Korean.
So how much is the monthly rent or deposit?
The monthly rent is 70만 원, 700,000. It's expensive, yeah. But it includes the 관리비 is included. 포함. TV and internet is also included. What's not included is electricity and gas. A refrigerator and electric stove and washing machine, that's included. And 2 air conditioning units. That's really not normal. Usually you only have 1.
Yes.
Yeah, I have 2. He's a really nice landlord.
좋겠다.
Yeah. Deposit was 10 million won.
I heard in your country you don't pay deposit.
Not like this. It's like a month and a half of the rent. So if the rent is 700,000, you'd pay 700 plus like 350 or something.
Isn't surprised or is it weird when you pay big money?
Oh yeah, I was very surprised initially. I was like, I can't afford that. how can I get 10 million won? But actually, now that I've lived in Korea, it's possible. It's very possible. You can get that money. It's not hard. You just have to make some sacrifices. Don't have a life for a year. It's okay. You can make the money. You can save the money.
Is this price appropriate compared to your country?
So London versus
Yes, London versus Seoul.
Seoul. I think for this price, I wouldn't get this kind of place. I think this is common for most foreigners to say that if they live in a city like London or Paris or something. For this price, you wouldn't get this kind of space. You'd probably share it with other people. I don't think I could afford to live outside of my parents' home, back home in England.
How did you find this house?
Actually, I searched on Jikbang and Dabang and whatever, Peter Pan. There's always really weird listings, but there was a 부동산 man. I didn't like the place that he showed me. It was very old, and it was like more on the. So then he said, okay, let's meet the next week and I will find a bunch of different places. And he showed me them one by one, the worst ones. And he goes, okay, the last one I've saved to last because it's the best one.
It is also
strategy.
Yeah, strategy.
Strategy.
To pick you this house.
Exactly. Really. There's a story to it as well. In Korea, the building can be listed as a residential building or a commercial building or this, that, and the other, and therefore you can have different types of tax that you have to pay to the estate agent. I didn't know. I just thought it's just going to be the general 4%. So I think foreigners should watch out for this. They should ask about this before they choose. It was 9% of the 보증금 that I had to pay because this property is listed as some kind of different property. So it was very expensive. And that money is not refundable. It's just taken. It's just a fee. It was so expensive. It was sad. 9% of the 보증금. The first time I didn't have to, it was already provided by the school. The second time my Korean friends helped me. Third time it was a Korean friend as well. And then this time was alone.
힘들었겠다.
Yeah.
Because the word about real estate is also difficult.
Very difficult. But it sort of levels up your Korean. So each time you have to face some kind of difficult situation, you can improve your Korean that way.
Advice to foreigners who will find a home in Korea for the first time.
So my advice is, like, once you've seen the place and you're interested, ask about how much real estate agent fees you have to pay so that you know before you say yes to the place whether it's going to be in your budget or out of your budget. And the other thing I would say is, the more money you can save up for 보증금, the better. Because you can get some discount on the monthly payments.
Yes. I heard 10 million.
10 million. 50. 5만 원 off.
5만 원.
Exactly. So if you have 10만 원, if you have 10 million, and say here is 700. But if I had 20 million, I could get it for 650. And if I had 30 million, I could get it for 600. So then you're saving a little bit per month on how much, just rent money that you pay. So just try and save as much money as you can.
Not for foreigners, for Koreans also.
Yeah, right, that's true, exactly.
How is it living in Korea?
I find living in Korea very comfortable, to some degree safer than my home country. These days, Korea has got a lot of criminal activity, so that makes me feel the same sort of unsafe feeling as I did back in London. But otherwise, overall, it's still nice. You can go out and not have to worry about what time I come home. And also, I think everyone probably talks about this, but delivery, coupang. Coupang is best.
You use coupang?
Yeah. When I first came to Korea, I used to use Gmarket. I'm sorry, Gmarket. But now I don't use Gmarket that often. For my house, it's always coupang and it comes the next day, or it even sometimes comes faster than that.
Yeah. You say next day morning?
Yeah. Well, it came midnight.
Yeah. Unique habit and culture that you have only experienced in Korea.
I think in Korea, it feels like because I'm a foreigner, Korean people can ask more personal questions without thinking that we don't want to answer. And because we're foreign and our Korean level is not that good, we kind of think, oh, how can we answer this. I think I'm okay if it's a lady, but if it's a man, I'm just like, oh dear Lord, get me out of this situation.
Yeah.
I know they don't mean bad, but it's awkward. Who wants to speak English?
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's really nice that you can speak English and that you want to talk about your life and everything, but I'm trying to get to a dentist appointment and I'm actually on the phone right now. And you're talking to me, and then if I don't respond to you in English, they kind of sometimes get upset.
Oh.
Can you not speak English? And I'm like, I'm in a hurry. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, but my dads also do sometimes when it's a foreigner.
I think it's an old man thing.
Yeah.
Probably. But if it's a woman, I'm more likely to be like, give some more of my time. So I ended up making a 동네 friend, an older lady.
Wow.
Yeah. I like talking to new people though.
Yeah.
If it's a safe environment, I like to learn about different people's opinions, and yeah, it's nice to kind of be part of a community in Korea because I'm a foreigner, so I don't really know that many people. So when I go for exercising, those Korean ladies there, they're very nice to me.
Wow.
That's nice to have a community.
Yeah. Okay, and next question. A shocking incident when you come to Korea.
Oh, that's so sad. It was very shocking. I think that times are changing now. Korean people are getting more aware about other countries slowly and other religions. As a tourist, I never had any problem in Korea. It was so nice.
Yeah.
Even if there was some kind of problem, I thought, it's okay, I can live here. But after moving here to live here, you start to meet more and more and more people, and they have different kinds of thoughts. So my particular case was that I met somebody who didn't know about like other religions and was kind of scared of my religion. So my religion is Islam, so I'm Muslim.
Yeah.
And so in the media, people see a lot of like bad things about it. And so he was quite rude. He basically said horrible things that made me cry.
Oh.
And then when I started crying, he was like, I'm so sorry. I'm not a bad person. But basically he is like, how do I know you're not a bad person? I was like, well, then we shouldn't really be in this conversation right now. Goodbye. Leave me alone.
I'm Christian. I know all Christians do like that. Some do bad things.
Yeah, exactly.
Even
Priests and pastors, yeah.
There's no kind religion and no bad religion also.
Yeah.
Just people.
Just people, exactly. But that was years ago.
Yeah.
And things are changing. People are more welcoming and friendly, and
Yeah.
don't get scared if you say, oh, I'm Muslim. They don't be like, what? Oh my God.
지금까지 저도 딱 한 명 만나봤어요. So I met two.
That's really interesting, actually, because I don't think about it from like a Korean person's perspective. So yeah, that's how it is, right? If you don't see a certain type of people often, you wouldn't know about them.
And the last questions. What do you want to experience while living in Korea?
I want to meet more Korean people. I've seen a lot of Korea, but I want to see more of Korea in a more comfortable way. So I want to start driving around Korea, going on little camping trips or things like that. That would be nice.
You have a driving license?
I do. I changed my UK driving license to a Korean one. I feel like I missed those things. When I was in England, I could just take my car and go somewhere.
Wow.
But here I can't do that.
저도 요즘에 캠핑에 관심이 있어가지고
Oh.
나중에 만약에 제가 가게 된다면 I'll contact you.
Contact me.
Okay.
Yeah.